Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to AirportCEO. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day because I'm certainly excited to be back here at Emerald City International Airport where things are going pretty darn well. Today, there are a few things I want to do, and we're going to begin today by sending out some construction tasks. So if we just scroll up a little bit, we can go to foundations and say we want an 11 by 5 area there and an 11 by 5 area there. We are also going to remove this section of wall. We're going to remove this section of wall as well. And we're also going to need to remove some of the service roads here. So if we go to service road, we go to grass, we say get that out of there. We get all of that gone because we need to put in another aircraft stand. We have the money to do it. It's not actually that expensive. So we'll put another aircraft stand in there. We are going to need more taxiway foundation as well as more taxiway nodes as well, just to get that all connected up nicely. So we're going to get that all built. We are going to come in with some more light wood floor here. Just like that, and we'll also do the same up there if we can, which we absolutely can. So that's all going to go in there, and that's also all going to need to be a new secure area. So just like that, and just like that as well. So that's all in the same space as the, previous secure area. Back to structure, over to doors. We probably want to put a door on you. And we're also going to want to put a boarding desk in there, so let's get that placed just there. So we're going to get set up with a third stand. It's going to be good. It means we can bring more people in, which I'm very excited about. And I'm also thinking that it's time that we come over here to the board and open applications for a CFO and a COO. Because a CFO will let me change prices. A COO will let me get baggage handling. Both of which I kind of want because it opens the door for better things for the airport. So if we head to staff, we want to filter by COO, view applications. We have Charlie Braun, we have Olga Smirnov, and Melanie Mamadovi. All right. Melanie's not bad. Olga's actually kind of bad. Okay, I guess it's going to be Melanie. So we're going to hire Melanie to be the COO, and I believe the other one was the CFO. We have Marta, Andrea, and Lenka. Lenka's actually not bad for the price. Andrea is about the same, and then Marta is, it's going to be Lenka. So we'll hire you guys. You guys are going to come in. You can sort of do your thing. I'm not actually sure how we start necessarily researching things. I actually have no idea. So we'll get to that eventually. I'll figure it out is kind of what I'm saying. Shifts and vehicles and operations, job tasks. I just don't know. I'm just not sure, really. So we'll figure that out in time. It's not a big deal right now. We'll get to it. So we have those guys coming in. They are going to need offices eventually. I will build some offices eventually. I don't think I'm necessarily in any kind of rush, although what I could technically do is go to foundation and say, there's an office, and there's an office. So I think we'll do that. We'll just get them some nice offices along the front of the building. We can say that the door to these offices can be a large sliding door, I guess. Why not? We'll do the same over here and here as well. We probably want to get some nice floors in there, so we'll go for a nice wood floor in the offices and down here as well. And then for furniture, they are going to need the office desks. So we actually need to set these as staff areas first. So let's set you as a staff room. Let's set you as a staff room. We can set this one as a staff room as well, and this one to be a staff room too. So that should be fine. We can go in, get the office desks, which are going to go... We can actually get a couple of these in here. Let's just put a couple of desks per office. I was going to have these be individual offices, but I've decided against it because we can actually get staff working at desks, you know, a little bit more regularly than that. So that should be perfectly fine. We'll get those staff rooms up and running soon enough, hopefully. They're not in secure areas or anything like that, so we don't need to worry about staff going around that way to use those rooms. So hopefully we'll see some good stuff from that. We have a couple of offices, you know, might cheer them up a little bit. Now let's head over here and see what we can do with you. So if we open that stand, you are connected to that stand. You are... I guess that's fine. I guess that's set up perfectly fine. Now up here, I'm actually thinking up here could totally be a baggage handling area. I don't think that's going to be a bad idea at all. Down here is a little bit awkward because down here is... well, there's not a lot I can do with it. I could probably, if I really, really wanted to, get another aircraft stand down here. Yeah, I could totally get another aircraft stand down here. I'd have to sort of, you know, reconfigure, shall we say, some of my airport. But I could totally get another aircraft stand down there. Technically, could totally get another one up here as well. But we're not going to worry too much about that. Let's head into the flight planner. The new stand should be open, right? No. Why is this stand not actually... oh, right. Commercial. There we go. So that stand is now set up, which is good. Flight planner. We have the new stand. I don't think we can rename it yet, can we? No, we still can't rename it. That's a bit of a pain, but whatever. Can I rename this? I can rename this. Let's say that that's going to be stand 1. Let's just say G1. So that's gate 1. This is G2. Actually, let's say gate SG1. Small gate 1. Small gate 2. And then this is now small gate 3. What were they laid out in here? 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. So what we can do at this point is we can actually look into rescheduling a lot of things here. Because we have, you know, the different gates. So there is a lot, basically. There is a lot that we could do here. We could move things around a little bit, and I think I'm kind of tempted to try. So let me get some standalone flights here. It needs to be at least 3 hours. Okay, let's say it's going to be 3 in the afternoon. You're a standalone flight. You are going to be 3:15. And you are going to be 3:30. So assuming none of those get delayed, that's fine. Then towards the end of the day, we could go for 7 o'clock. And I think we'll just leave it at that. I think that'll be fine. Unless we want to work backwards a little bit, in which case we could do 18:45. I think that'll be fine. Let's actually just no, let's not reschedule anything there. That's fine. So Friday. Friday is going to be a bit of a busier day. I do kind of want to reschedule some of these. I'm not going to bother. Saturday actually has some free time in the afternoon as well. So some sort of recurring flights that have 2 days worth of flights. We can schedule those because Friday and Saturday, you know, both free. So we'll have a CLM 170 coming in there. We can then go back. We can look at Goose Wings, and we'll have the Goose Wings flight coming in at 1:15. We'll have another Goose Wings flight coming in at 1:30. So that's going to be just there. And are there any other 2-day flights? Yes, there are. So this is going to be 5 in the evening. And if we swap out, look at Skylink, they have 2 flights there. That's going to be 5:15, and they have 2 flights again, which is going to be 5:30. So Saturday is a little bit busier. We could put in a single flight just here for 9:15, and then there'd be a single flight for 9:30 as well. that seems fine. Saturday's a bit busy, then Sunday is... Well, Sunday is operating on our old schedule is the thing. So it is very tempting to reschedule some of these. And I think I'm gonna. So Sunday, we're dealing with a lot of recurring flights here. So this one has 6. There's 6 recurring flights. So that's going to be 5:15. Which is fine. So 5:15 there. We can go back and look at CLM. There is 6 flights there, which is going to be 9:15. Then there's 5 flights here, which is going to be 1:15. And then looking at Goose Wings, we have 6 flights there, which is going to be 5:15. So that should keep all of these days quite busy. Obviously, Monday gets a little bit less busy, so we can totally throw a flight in here for 5:30. Tuesday's also not very busy, so let's do a flight for... we'll start with 5:05. And then possibly, let's say 5:35 on that one. Then again, Wednesday and so on, but that's fine. So we have a bunch of flights coming in this evening. That should make us some good money. We are still in need of baggage handling. That is still a thing that we need, and we'll get to it shortly. It doesn't look like any of my staff are interested in using this space. I wonder if I need to set it as a staff zone as well. So staff zone, staff zone, staff zone, and staff zone. We'll see if anyone ends up actually using those computers. I'm not entirely sure if they will, but, you know, no big deal. We should also see... I think we have got enough staff to operate all of the boarding desks. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. It does look like people want some chairs by the boarding desks, so we'll get that shortly. What I am going to do is actually come over here and build some queues, because we don't actually have any yet. So doing that sort of thing should be fine. That'll give us a decent queue for these desks. So to... Did I do... What is this? What have I done with that queue? How have I managed that? There we go. So that goes... Oh, this one's weird as well. Interesting. Build that queue to there. Then this queue is going to come across, go there, go up, like that, and around. So that gives 3 queues for 3 check-in desks. We're going to do the opposite direction for this side, mostly because we can. And then it's going to be the same here as well. So it comes down. I actually went the wrong way with that, didn't I? Yes, I did. So it goes to there and goes that way. And you are going to do the same thing. You're going to go up that way and around like that. Okay. So that is perfectly fine by me. That'll be some queues for people to use should they need to. We should see some passengers coming in eventually for some of our next flights. When is our next flight? Next flight is, yeah, 3 o'clock, so 15 minutes. So we should absolutely see some people coming in for that flight. The flight should be... There it is. So that's the flight landing. We have more flights coming in. We do need to repair the runways and the stands. Definitely going to keep those under, you know, under a good bit of quality, basically, is what we need from those. Need them to be high quality. So you guys are coming in. You're jumping off the bus. You're coming in around here. And they will eventually go ahead and queue up for check-in, which is good. That's what we kind of want them to do, you know? We want them to queue up in these queues rather than just sort of stand around and crowd the area. So let's have a little look. There we go. The queue is working fantastically. They go around through security, and they are sorted to get ready to get in their flight. You know, I do think we need more airport staff. I think we need more airport staff, and I say that because we are operating more flights than we previously were. I don't know how many we have at the moment, though, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 6 of them. We may also need more ramp agents. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And that should keep us in a good spot where we can make sure all of the gates are, you know, being stationed whenever they need to be stationed, and that everything is going on as it needs to go on. Now let's have a look at our planner. You know what? We actually could bring in a general aviation flight here. So let's approve that for landing. I don't think there's any need not to. Now you're going to be waiting for that other plane to take off. You are going to take off yourself. And you are, I assume, waiting. Yeah, that'll be the general aviation flight, I believe. Actually, no, that's CL283, which is CL283. Okay. We should have a general aviation flight coming in, though. There. Oh, is that it? No, that'll be CL196, which was our other flight for the evening. Unless I accidentally sent it away, which I don't believe I did. I guess it's possible, but I don't remember sending away a general aviation flight. I'm pretty sure I said accept it. Well, that's weird. Either way, we now have these offices, which is great news. You guys are all sort of doing your thing. So let me have a quick look at tutorials here, just to make sure that I, the small airfield, skip. Yeah. Hold on. Let's actually say no on that. Airside construction is fine. We know all of this. Service 5 general aviation flights. I don't really want to do that. Let's skip you. Now, this is build fuel services. Operate the refueling service. So, it actually seems that building a fuel service would be a decent idea this early in the game. I didn't really realize that that was a thing it would necessarily want. So I guess we could always accept general aviation. I don't really want to. I don't really want to do that. Although it did say that general aviation can use your airport as sort of overnight parking. So I'm wondering if that flight that we accepted is going to come in or not. It would be nice if it did, because we do have one stand free overnight. But I don't know, you guys need to be taken off before 10, which you are now doing. Yeah, it seems like you're just going to go for it, so I don't know about that general aviation flight at all. I guess it's not going to be coming in, which is a bit of a shame. Would have been nice to see it come in, but we'll not stress too much about it. Our flight planner for today is done. So Friday is... Wait, did I hear the plane? I thought I heard a plane coming in. I guess I didn't. Never mind. We'll not stress too much about it. Let's just let the game sort of run whilst we look at the tutorial again. So it does want me to build some fuel services. I don't really want to do avgas because that is general aviation, which we aren't necessarily going to do. So we may very well want to just go straight for regular refueling. Let's skip that. And let's skip this, because I don't want to do anything with general aviation. Now, if we go back, regional airport is what we're looking for. It wants to be a constructed terminal, which is technically done. Passenger flow, technically done. Wants me to build some plants, which is interesting. That's kind of I guess we can do that. So objects, plants. We'll go for, I don't know, some. I guess we can't go for high quality. Is that a thing? Can we go for like high quality plants? We have some trees. I don't think I want to place a tree, to be honest. So let's just go for, I don't know, some ferns. We'll put a fern there, 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 and there. And that'll be fine. We'll get some plants in there, which will technically complete that part of the tutorial, which I'm kind of excited about. I don't need to hire staff. I've already done that. Actually, that is already done. You can see it here. Flights have been scheduled as well. So we've now done regional airport, which means international airport is the next thing. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I don't think we need to do all of this. Build a shop, build a basic conveyor belt system. There's a lot to do. Operate the conveyor belt system. Yeah, there's a lot to do to become an international airport. That's fine though. That's good. We're on the right path. So if we have a look at our overview, we still can't do baggage handling. Do we have the means to build a baggage handling service? I don't believe we do. No, we don't. We don't have any of the stuff needed for it. Which is fine, because, you know, we'll get it. That's kind of the idea, you know? We eventually get the stuff that we need for baggage handling. So, the real question is, how on earth do I get the stuff that I need for baggage handling? Because I've completely forgotten the way that works. So it's you. We want you to work on baggage handling. I have 7 unread messages. I really don't know if I need any of those. We look at economy, procurement. Let's see here. Structures, no. Items, no. Vehicles, systems. Turnaround service. No, that's the fuel thing. Persons, no. Okay. Oh, another construction company. They'll give me 139 contractors as well. Bit more expensive, but you know what? I actually kind of want to, gonna cancel the contract that we currently have with our builders. And we'll go to you guys, and we'll accept it. Because that definitely seems like a better idea. And we could also look into accepting some contracts from some other airlines as well. I don't think that's going to be a bad idea. So we'll see if we can get some flights in here from these different airlines. In terms of budget and fees and salaries, can't do anything with that until we get an HR director. So what else have we got? This is operating the information desk. Can we maybe say that that's going to be operated for 6 hours? Security station can go up to 6 hours as well. Security round can go up to 6 hours, and conveyor can go up to 6 hours as well. Just to make sure that all gets done, you know, in a reasonable amount of time. So what do we need for baggage handling? Requires baggage upgrade. So we need that upgrade. If we have a look for... That's all the job tasks. That's fine. I have completely forgotten how to do things like upgrades in this. I've actually forgotten how to do all of that stuff. So it turns out I'm an idiot. We need a procurement director. So let's head over that way a little bit. View the applicants, and we'll go for you. You're pretty good, Laura Peters. So we'll get you in here. We'll go back to economy, over to procurement, and there we go. So this is where we can get our baggage handling service. Actually, very expensive to research a baggage handling service. So we're gonna unlock that and get that researched. We do need a few other members of staff for different things. So a strategy director for that. But we can also go ahead and unlock the Jet A1 fuel service. And a COO lets us get night flights as well. So we're going to grab those, which I'm very excited about, because that means that things can run much later into the night and start much earlier in the morning as well. So we should be able to take even more flights than we're currently taking. So I'm definitely very excited about that. And if we have a look at today's flights, we are going to get a little bit busier in the evening. Tomorrow is going to be even busier. And then Sunday, I'm very excited about. Really, really excited about Sunday. It would be nice to get an auto scheduler in here. We need the COO and CIO to do that, though. So the CIO, we can go ahead and open that for applications and view applications for the CIO. You are cheap enough, so we'll hire you. And if we go back to our planner, we can now do automatic scheduling. Now let's see here. We want to make sure that flights maybe have 20 minutes between them. I know I've been doing 15, but let's say 20 minutes between all of our flights. And that should change. Oh, wow. Those two flights are due to land at the same time. Can we reschedule you a little bit to be, let's say there. Let's say 5. Can I get like 5:20? Seems better. Sunday's already quite busy. Monday is busy. Tuesday's busy. Wednesday. Those two are landing at the same time again. I really don't know about this scheduler. I don't think it's necessarily working in my favor. Definitely seems like we got a lot of flights trying to land at the same time here, which I'm really, really nervous about. I'd like to reschedule it. It won't actually let me. There we go. So reschedule you. Yeah, that's tricky. That's slightly tricky. I think they land like 5 minutes apart. No, they land at like exactly the same time. We don't really want that. Let's turn off the automatic scheduler. Because these, like, what's going on here? Let me try and, I'm going to try and reschedule. Oh, I can't reschedule all of them, can I? Okay, let's try rescheduling some flights here. I keep clicking on it and it just keeps going weird. Move this right up to there. Move this one right up to, the takeoff time for you is going to be 21:50. Then the takeoff time for you, if it would let me click it. Oh, come on. Takeoff time for you is going to be 21:40. So those are now scheduled quite nicely. When do you land? 18:40. Okay. So you are now going to be set to, oh, come on, this UI sometimes. So what was it? 18:40. You are now due to take off at 18:30. You will take off, oh, come on, man. You will take off at 18:20, which is there. And then you will take off at 18:10. There's a pretty good gap between all those flights. When do you land? 15:10. Okay. So you are going to try and take off exactly at 3 o'clock. So that is right there. In case anyone's curious, by the way, in case you're not sure what to look at, this right here is the takeoff time. This right here is the landing time. This is the time on the tarmac. So it lands at noon, has 3 hours in the tarmac, takes off at 3. So you are going to be 14:50 for your takeoff. And then you are going to be 14:40 for takeoff. So yeah, they're all 10 minutes apart. This is actually going to give us a lot more space to play with. Unfortunately, you know, the schedule for the rest of the week is a little bit more messy, but Thursday is going to be a good day. I might need to reschedule a lot of these, though, which I'm slightly concerned about. So when do you go? What is your time here? 11:40. So you need to take off at 11:30. So 11:30 is there. Then 11:20 for you. And then 11:10 for you. So Thursday is going to be a good day. Thursday's definitely going to be a good day. Wednesday's a little bit messy, but everything is spread out. Saturday's fine. Sunday's fine. Basically, everything is fine. And the auto scheduler is turned off, so we should be all right. We should be able to make that work without too much hassle. But let's go ahead and also look into the procurement again. Just because I'm curious to see. So baggage handling is actually going to take some time. But there are other things that we can get. Actually, we're also working on night flights still. We can't get any fuel stuff just yet. We have got some fuel trucks around there. We could go for food franchises eventually. Travel document scanner will allow us to review passengers' travel documents in real time. We could go for that. The trail scanner, I don't think we need. Anti-spam filter, I would like that because I get a lot of spam emails in here. We'll just get rid of those for the time being because I really, really don't want to deal with them. And you're coming in just fine. Now, let me have a quick look at my flight planner. Yeah, we are going to be slammed for the rest of the evening. Unfortunately, we can't bring in this general aviation flight. And I realize I do actually allow general aviation in my stands. I didn't realize that. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that before. Could we maybe go ahead and start upgrading things? How much would it cost to go for 60,000 for asphalt and concrete? Interesting. We could extend the runway. That is definitely an option. We could extend it up north quite considerably, but I feel like our money needs to be a little bit better first. I do feel like we need a little bit more money. But I do also feel like we've made a decent little bit of progress here because we now have some research going, which is very good news. Let me just have another little look at procurement. So, spam filter's done. Baggage handling will be done soon. And we actually have our Jet A1 fuel as well. So we could actually look into refueling, which I don't think would be a terrible idea. So let's go to infrastructure. Let's go to service roads. We're going to go just with the grass service roads here. We'll go up to there. And let's have a look at these refueling stations. So Jet A1 is 25,000, and it is the one that we want because we have commercial flights coming and going. So we want that there. We probably don't need a fuel tank at this point. But what we could do is if we go into operations, we can say that we will refuel. So we can't do that until that's built. That's fine. What we can do is go to economy, go to procurement, and actually grab ourselves some fuel trucks here. Now, we do have a fuel truck just there. So let's grab 3 of them since we're always going to have 3 planes on the ground at any one time. So we'll grab those 3 trucks. We'll speed things up a little bit just to get them here sooner. And this will be good. This is going to give us refueling operations, which is actually going to bring us more money, which I'm completely fine with. I am totally fine with the concept of more money. So you guys can come in. You guys can work on the fuel depot, which is taking a little bit of time, but no worries there. I don't think that's too much of a big deal. It is actually very nearly done. And when it is done, we can go ahead and actually, we have the fuel trucks here already. Good. So those fuel trucks are coming in. They are doing their thing. We actually only have 2 pushback trucks. We probably want to get another one of those as well. So economy, procurement. Do we want to grab some different pushback trucks? No, we can only get the small one. Okay. What are these things? The Maverick fuel trailer truck will assist your airport with refueling aircraft with Jet A1 aviation fuel. It is a super efficient way of refueling your airport's aircraft. Purchasing this truck includes a fuel tank trailer. What is the difference in this thing? I guess this is like a bigger truck, technically. Then this one it's slow and ineffective. Okay. I assume I don't know what the difference is. I assume these are just bigger trucks. Let's just get another one of these guys. We do need another pushback truck. And let's also go into operations and say that we will refuel. I need a filled up depot. Okay, do I need to go to contracts to do that by chance? Yes, I do. So what are you going to offer? Jet A1, that's fine. We will sign that contract. And we should see, so there's a pushback truck coming in. We should see a truck come in here, I believe. What are you? Yes, that's a truck coming in to fill up the fuel depot, which is great news. You're going to pull around there. You're going to fill up this depot. And that's going to fill up my trucks, which means I should be able to go to here and say that we will offer... You need a filled up Jet A1 fuel truck. Okay. So let's fill up a truck. Let's enable the service. I still don't have it filled up. I need a filled up Jet A1 fuel truck to enable Jet A1 refueling service. I have got a filled up fuel truck. I have several. Not really sure what's going on there. So you are filling up, which is fine. So if you go ahead and fill up, which you have done, can I enable this? Yes, I can. So we are now going to refuel any planes that come in, which should, if I'm not mistaken, make me some money if we have a look at our budget and we look at our fees. So yeah, right there, we can actually bring all this up a little bit. So this is going to go up to 0.7. And light aircraft landing, I want to bring that up to 500. Medium aircraft landing is going to go to 2,000. Heavy aircraft don't exist currently. Passenger handling fee is going to be $20. And small stand parking is going to be $150. Medium stand parking can be $300. So there we go. We'll bring up all of our prices. We have refueling as an option. And we are still researching, if I'm not mistaken, baggage handling. Unless done, which it isn't. Well, that's fine. We'll have it very, very soon. And we'll very soon have night flights as well. So not only are we going to be able to handle passenger baggage, very soon we are also going to be able to handle nighttime flights. And we also, today, which is Saturday, have a bunch of flights coming in, all of which can be refueled, all of which, in theory, should bring us a whole headload of cash.